Aarav was once full of dreams. He had big plans, ambitious goals, and endless energy. But now, life had worn him down. Rejections, failures, and loneliness had pushed him to the edge of giving up. Aarav picks up his phone and sees a notification. Final overdue, notice your rent is pending. Frustrated, he throws the phone on the bed. It accidentally knocks over an old box. Aarav picks up the box, which is dusty and worn. Curious, he opens it and finds a bundle of letters tied with a faded red ribbon. The first letter catches his eye. It starts, "Dear Arjun, I know things are tough right now, but remember, even the darkest nights eventually lead to sunrise." Confused, Aarav mutters, "Who's Arjun? And why does this sound so familiar?" As he reads on, the letter talks about failures, doubts, and the fear of not being enough, but also about resilience and hope. Aarav feels like it's speaking directly to him. Aarav finds a second letter that begins, "Arjun, you don't know me yet, but someday you will." Aarav starts noticing to specific places, events, and subtle hints. Aarav reads several letters over the next few days. Each one is dated and offers specific advice, almost as if predicting his struggles. One letter says, "Arjun, when people laugh at your dreams, remember, their laughter is proof you're aiming higher than they can imagine." Aarav recalls moments when his family doubted his decisions to pursue his dreams. The more he read, the more Aarav felt an unexplainable connection to these letters. It was as though the writer knew him better than he knew himself. Aarav becomes obsessed with finding out who Arjun is and why the letters were left behind. He visits the building landlord, who mentions the apartment used to belong to a reclusive man who moved away years ago. Aarav visits libraries and local archives, but finds no record of an Arjun who matches the timeline. Aarav starts noticing to specific places, events, and subtle hints in the letters, references struggles that seem eerily aligned with his own life. Determined to find the truth, Aarav follows the clues in the letters. He visits a nearby park mentioned in one of the letters and finds an inscription on a bench that reads, "To those who dare to dream, keep going." He visits an old bookstore referenced in another letter, where he finds a journal titled Unwritten Stories by an author named Arjun. Inside, a note reads, "If you found this, it means you're ready to tell your own story." Aarav learns that Arjun was an artist who faced years of failure before becoming a motivational speaker and best-selling author. He left the city mysteriously, leaving behind the letters for someone else to discover. Aarav realizes the letters were meant to inspire others who felt lost, just like him. Inspired by Arjun's journey, Aarav decides to turn his life around. He starts taking small steps, revisiting his business ideas and refining them, applying for new opportunities with a renewed sense of purpose. Journaling his thoughts and struggles, just like Arjun did. Aarav faces setbacks, but now views them differently. He keeps returning to the letters for strength. One day, Aarav receives his first big break. A client accepts his proposal, and his career begins to take off. Aarav finds one last letter hidden in the box. It's sealed in an envelope marked for when you're ready. The letter reads, "Dear reader, if you're reading this, it means you've found the strength to move forward. I was once where you were, lost and unsure. But the truth is, these letters were never about me, they were always about you. Every challenge you face is shaping your story. One day, you'll inspire someone else, just as I hope to inspire you." Aarav is moved to tears. He realizes that Arjun wasn't just a person. Arjun was a metaphor for anyone searching for purpose. Aarav decides to carry forward Arjun's legacy. He begins writing letters and leaving them in random places, coffee shops, libraries, and even public benches, hoping they'll find someone who needs them. Shows Aarav writing in his journal. To the next dreamer who finds this, remember your story matters. Keep going. Sometimes, we don't need answers. We need hope. And hope often comes from the most unexpected places. The world is waiting for your light. Shine brightly, dreamer. If this story touched you, share it. You never know who might need a little hope today.